bait, right? He deals with it very well. But notice how mid laner from Febiven is not going to be taking that cleanse, which will be very difficult. You know that Betty, his main champion, is at.
Got off a gank in every single lane before 5 minutes, but hold on.
Karsa trapped in here with the Void Blinks. This isn't what he wanted. Has the smite to regain the health. He's going over the wall. I don't know if Che can still take this fight. Graves does so much damage. Che has he overstepped his welcome. Karsa one clear. Suddenly Maple and Sword Art on the back line, but the lockdown. Maple is exhausted. May not find the opportunity. Shockwave only hits Che. Depth charge may be his death sentence. Does drop in the end. That's going to be a kill traded over. Odoamne on the front line, but no one else is there to back him up. MMD working his way up, walking his way.
Disengage from that, but again, you know, MMD had priority push on bottom lane. That tower took a lot of chip damage.
Febiven, that's bad, and goes the Shockwave. Down goes Febby. Nice pick from Flash Wolves.
Ooh.
Pings come out fast and furious. I mean, they're looking to take.
During out these creep waves that they would have to check into this area blind. Never mind that if
Arrow goes onto Febiven.
If H2k don't want to fight it at all, Febiven could have just thrown out the ultimate and shoved them all the way up.
There, will we see another?
Odo's actually sitting on spawn, looking for a flanking play with TP. He does have deep vision.
Oh, no. Sword Art, that's not what you wanted. Out comes the Malzahar ultimate. Sword Art just gets deleted. No chance to use the thick skin, but TP coming in from Odo as well. He's gonna move in onto MMD. Yanko's coming into the party. Karsa not even gonna turn around to help his teammate. MMD running to safety. They just try to make it out of this one. Che locked up. Out comes the Ashe ultimate. Odoamne locked up. Collateral damage, not enough, but Maple's in the mid lane. He's pushing as fast as he can. What are H2k going to do next?
Because Karsa's still alive, it's a little bit dangerous to run immediately towards the Baron, but they can burn it very quickly, and Karsa's not going to get there in time. Yes, Maple is trading towers, but the Baron will go to H2k.
Oh, Baron. Where's Yanko? Stealth up, leap in, tries to get something. Shockwave stops the damage. Has the GA, flash forward, hesitates for a second. Maple's made it out to safety. But H2k, they're on the top side. They break the tower. They're looking for the inhibitor next.
Without the big wave clear of Orianna,
oh,
Maple's
no.
still in trouble.
No, but here's the thing. H2k are just going to move into the mid lane. It's not Yankos who's stuck with Orianna, it's Orianna who's stuck with Yankos. But here comes the TP flank. MMD wants to keep the fight. Emperor's Divide comes out, shifting sands, conquering sands. Where is it? It's hitting Betty, but he's not going to drop. Yankos gets cut down. Maple's going to try to find more. He's stopping the creep wave from moving in, but H2k do not care. They're pushing forward. They want more. They say, sure, we'll trade you 1-for-1 on this inhibitor because Nuclear's taking down MM at a time. Shifting sands, flashes back. Emperor's Divide to buy a bit more. Sword Art's locked up. Thick skin already used. He gets cut down. Odoamne's the frontliner they need. H2k are finding the fight. Shockwave only hits one. That's massive for H2k. Yankos moving forward. H2k backing off. They're not taking any risks here. Can he turn it? So much poke, though. Half health already, and the fight hasn't even started. Yankos threatening.
That arrow was worth an inhibitor. Tagged both Maple as well as Betty, so great aim and performance from Nuclear so far on this Varus pick, showing why it was such a high priority so many times in drafts. That double Infernal paying for itself.
Yeah, put him in the Vice. You can give us the LeBlanc, you can give us the Varus. Flash Wolves chose Varus. Whatever they choose, it's still just impossible to play up against. Such a strong pick.
And Baron up in 18 seconds. They've now got 2 inhibitors. Might as well push in the bottom wave. If they think that they can get this, go for it off the power of the Elder Dragon. Otherwise, it's again going to be a very easy and clean rotation towards bottom if they choose so.
Well, it's 3 members at the tower and 2 members in the base. Odoamne gets hooked up, but he's not the target they want.
They're going to go for this fight.
A lot of poke. Yanko's poking on the outside. Tower's set to fall. This is the last chance. If Flash Wolves want to force a fight, they need to force it here, but they're just going to give up the 3rd inhibitor.
They're just getting smothered in their base. This is Flash Wolves passively losing the game. Targets that you need to. This is last chance.
Flank, MMD delivered to the back line. Keep your eyes on Maple. Where's the ball at? Throws it in. That's a 2-man. 2 carries almost taken down, but Febiven, he's going to cleanse up. He's going to heal as he comes out. Not going to get in the end. He's looking to pull back to safety. Flash Wolves trying to force their fight here. They are going to grab Che. They are going to grab Odo, but it's just the GA proc. Yanko's doing his best to disengage. Karsa looking to play the hero. Flash Wolves buying just a bit of time.
And you can see Febiven on your screen. He stretches. He's like, okay, guys, maybe let's slow it down a little bit. They didn't need to clump right there. Maple did find a nice shockwave. Ultimately, though, it's not
by time, but it will stall them out. It will take them later.
What a gamble.
They're moving mid lane.
They're doing...
I mean, they're going to get it. No one's there to contest that. They have the man advantage.
but H2k knew that that was happening. They know exactly what's happening in Flash Wolves' base because they see. So punishing.
Yankos spots that one target. Odoamne's on the flank. This could be bad. Karsa's all on his lone stump. Betty gets eaten up. Sword Art's now running to safety. Devour. Betty trying to get free. Sword Art will be the sacrificial lamb, but it doesn't matter. Betty's gonna get cut down. No, he lives. Maple comes in on the backside. Odoamne goes forward. Shockwave goes wide though. Massive for H2k. Collateral damage doesn't mean a thing. Both teams back off briefly. Odoamne comes back from the GA. Karsa's taking a ton of damage. Yankos wants the reset. He goes down. GA's up. Karsa drops. So does Maple. That's massive for H2k. They're moving into base. They want to take game one. Betty, the only thing standing in their way.
But here comes the cavalry. MMD flushes.
MMD onto Nuclear. They want to get him down. They want to dish out the damage. He's exhausted. They're not going to get him in the end. H2k holding on. 80 carry still alive.
Just kill the inhibs.
They're on the way. Inhibitors down. Nexus Tower moving forward. Betty, will this be his hero moment? Can H2k close it out?
The tower's dropping quickly. MMD trying to get on the front line.
Trying to move forward. Odoamne, health bar steadily dropping. Betty low as well. Nuclear taking his time. They lock up MMD. Arrow goes in. Tower
just
not going to drop
turret.
yet. They're going to take MMD. Gonna get the tower. Nexus is exposed. Yankos goes in. Betty! Not gonna drop in the end, but MMD goes down. That's gonna do it. H2k take game one.
And it looked very scary for a second there for the European fans, but in the end.
The board here for Flash Wolves, and it's going to be the Rise lock-in for Forbidden right at the end of this draft phase. Gentlemen, going to get you to do a very quick prediction and roundup here.
Actually, if you...
Not quite the execution they want, but Nuclear's in trouble. That's decent damage. Karsa going forward, but he's exhausted. He's under the tower. That's disaster! Chain moves forward.
And a huge misstep from Karsa. We've seen Graves time and time again.
Down. I don't know if they can win the 2v2. Maple there to back him up. Febiven doesn't care about the Syndra. He's going to grab one. Maple taking damage on the back half. Karsa, what are you doing?
Febiven just straight up styled on them as well. 2v1, he sidestepped first 5v5 if teams opt into it.
Oh, on the hunt gonna be burned. They don't want a 5v5. They want to lock down Betty. That's gonna be good. Staggering blow moves in. Boomerang blade on the backside. Nuclear shields up. Doesn't even need it though. Gonna drop Febiven. Has to be careful. Maple's locked down. Looking for the 1v1. Karsa providing a little bit of extra damage. Flash Wolves have to back off though. Dragon still aggroed. Flash is coming out left and right. Febiven's not done. Locked up. Karsa's in trouble. Does have to... Ooh, not even gonna get to use the ultimate. Clean play coming in from Febiven.
And just frankly, a huge mistake from Karsa to think that he could walk confidently in front of the Rise. Febiven continues.
Look to for now. Ult onto Sword Art, moving forward, is going to get locked up by the Deadly Flourish. Not going to find much more, but Sword Art's right in the face of the Rise. Febiven's grabbing another one. Karsa's waiting and baiting in the brush, but I don't think anything else is going to happen there.
Hold on, Sivir coming down in River.
Forward.
Also Realm Warp.
Realm Warp going over the wall. Karsa's caught out. Che all alone. Che may get locked down here, but MMD's on the backside. Che goes down. Curtain Call comes out. Febiven's going to need some fancy footwork. MMD slowing him up, grabbing the shield as well. Febiven just barely making it out in time. Flash Wolves now with priority on the bottom side. Moving forward onto Karsa, aggressive engage. On the hunt comes out. Karsa's actually caught up here. Depth Charge goes in and down drops Karsa. The mobility from H2k is insane.
And this is the thing, H2k called Flash Wolves play. They're going to congregate MD in the mid lane.
Oh, maybe looking to get a little bit more. Yankos running for his life. Daisy comes out. Nuclear dishing out decent damage. Here comes the redemption. Sword Art locked up. Odoamne's on the backside. Maple gets knocked up by Daisy. Curtain Call's coming out. Daisy's set to drop. Febiven gonna take one. MMD's all alone in the middle of the meat grinder, but snaps back. Hits up on a Nuclear, trying to cut through Che. Flashing out to safety. Rukar connects. In goes Daisy. In goes Nuclear. No one gonna fall quite yet. Febiven is overstepped though. He wants Betty so bad, but he's not gonna get it. Has to pull back. Odoamne now buying time. Hoping to get out of this one, but he's locked up. Now he wants to go back in. Flash in from Nuclear. Flash out from the side of Flash Wolves. Moving forward, down he goes. Crit comes in. All too easy for Betty, and it's just kills traded back and forth.
2-for-1 trade favor for Flash Wolves.
The Flash Wolves cannot find the shots. Body blocks come out waiting. MMD doing his best to disrupt, but now he's in the middle of the team. 4-shot connects. He gets popped before he can snap back. Realm Warp comes out. Febiven not going to take it, but Odoamne is waiting for the edge of night. Save may take him in, and he's in the middle of the team now. He has to flash back to safety. Uses the Seraph's Embrace. Still gets dropped. This could be bad. MMD is now in the back line. Beautiful use of the ultimate, but for now, H2k disengaged. Nuclear, the last remaining damage source. Slowly but surely chipping them down as they try to kite backwards. Depth charge knocking up a few members, but it's Flash Wolves' fight in the end.
But is that enough confidence to start the Baron? MMD going over the wall says yes, but H2k know exactly what's happening, and they've got a lot of members and a lot of health to stall this out.
Level 14 for Jankos as well. He has the edge on the smite. Shay gonna go in. Nuclear on the backside, parallel convergence. But Betty now on a killing spree. H2k staying around so long in this fight, they can't cut down any member of the team. Otowame's getting chunked down. He's below 30% health. He's gonna get dropped as well. Nuclear pops on the hunt as it comes up. But they stop Flash Wolves from taking the Baron for now. Daisy is here as well. Maple's gonna get knocked up in the end, but Otowame is the only man on the front line. Deadly Flourish comes out. Jankos and the rest of the team, they're too busy with MMD, but Karsa gets caught, and that could be big, but it's not. Karsa's still pulling back, still making it out alive. No one has dropped yet, but Jankos could be on the menu. Curtain call going in, GA coming up. Bevivin flashes forward onto Maple. That's disastrous for H2k, but they're peeling back. They're pulling back. Nuclear still alive. He's flashing, but MMD, he isn't going to be able to get it. No. GA pop. Betty flashes forward. One shot, one kill. Wants to make it a triple. Will he get the quadra as well? He's popping off. Flash Wolves gaining control.
And yes, Sivir has the itemization. She's known as that big late game carry, but also the Jhin coming through, having that fourth shot. Betty steps forward and cleans up the rest of the fight. Such an unfortunate flash from Bevivin, just as he wants to go aggressive right into the scatter of the weak, denies a lot of the rise damage, and Flash Wolves capitalize huge on it.
H2k were set up to break the base, were set up to take the Baron, but they take the fight instead, and now it is their base that will be broken open. They were dominant, they were leading, they were set to win the game, but suddenly Flash Wolves are in control. They're gonna break an inhibitor, and they're gonna take control.
These death timers are still punishing. They're confidently going to at least try for one inhib.
For more, Karsa moving forward. They have a ton of damage here to try to break it. Shay is all alone.
They're trying to end the game.
They want to end the game. Inhibitor's getting lower. This is bad. Flash Wolves are going to take game 2. What a beautiful play.
And on the back of a single decisive team fight, the tankiness and the zoning power of H2k's composition runs out.
At the end of the day, a little too much lost there on the front of that fight, sticking around, waiting for the Jankos GA.
To do a lot of work towards the later stages of the game, which I expect him to do on this matchup as well.
All right, guys, I'm going to ask you for predictions and a quick round out about why you think those teams will win.
Goes down, not quite where he wants it, overheated.
Here comes
Silence. Jankos on the way in. He's going to go for more. Keeper's Verdict, sidestep from Jankos. He's moving forward, reloads the gun, steps forward, flashes in. He's too aggressive, not going to get anything. Blows the flash in the end.
So unfortunately,
Sword Art, here comes the wave. He has to flash out. No, they're going to turn it. Shago, it's popped. Bevivin is there, but the exhaust is down. They want to grab Betty. Are they going to be able to get both? Double TP started almost exactly at the same time. Karsa, he's waiting, looking for an opportunity. Equalizer goes down, but it's not hitting anybody. That's a massive fumble. Knocked up, knocked down. Keeper's Verdict. They can't find anyone quite yet. They're trying to stop the setup. Bevivin, there's a lot of balls in the bush. Bevivin, he's getting popped. Karsa goes in, he grabs that one. We wanted to see Flash Wolves hide in the bush, punish Bevivin for roaming. They're just going to punish him for farming on his own turf.
yeah, loses track of the center right there. That's going to be punishing at least some chip damage on the tower. But Karsa!
Oh, that's a combo! Down drops Nuclear.
And that's the one thing that can't happen. You just have to be able to absorb it. Again, they have so much wave clear. The Caitlyn with the traps, she's got the Nami next to her. You can absorb, you know, them with home guard.
Oh, H2k, the arena has been set. They're ready for the fight, they're ready to go in, but it's Bevivin who's gonna get locked up. That's a lot of damage, but he manages to live. Karsa goes in to find the kill. Equalizer to look for the disengage. Karsa gives his life. There's MMD on the backside. Shay could go down, he flashes over the wall. Nuclear gets knocked up. Maple's looking for the damage. Nuclear knocked back, he's still alive for now. Oh, it connects. Nuclear set to fall. They don't get him, they get him in the end. Otowame moving forward. This is bad news for H2k. Flash Wolves take the fight.
And they disengage, but not far enough. We talked about the deep teleport potential from MMD to turn it around. Yes, it wasn't what started it, but it was what finished it. Flash Wolves now going to take this tower.
It'll be all too easy for them to break it down. Will they look for one more? Because Poppy's already pushing on the top side. The pressure is split. Where will the attention go? Lonely little Che and Jankos trying to make this happen, trying to stop them from breaking the base, but Flash Wolves are in. They're looking for the inhibitor. They may look for the top tower as well, and a single mistake from the side of the H2k is disaster. Jankos takes a lot of damage. Maple can't find the kill quite yet, but here comes Bevivin. Can he be the hero the team needs? Can he shut them down? Shock Blast doesn't connect. Maple looking for the disengage. Betty's all on his lonesome, but the arrow goes in. Jankos is caught up. That's the turn. One's going to drop Che, potentially next to follow. Flashwolf just backing off, though. No blood in their eyes yet.
But with Jankos dead for 40 seconds, it means that the Baron will be uncontested for the smite. You would imagine that Flash Wolves will collapse on it. But that said, red side Jace can punish Baron. Vision or no vision, which is why MMD is trying to keep tabs on Febiven.
Odoam is going forward, he has the equalizer. Dragon's getting knocked down, Maple does a ton of damage, but he's gonna get popped. Is this the turning point? Equalizer goes in the pit. That is solid play coming in. Febiven wants to throw the Shock Blast. MMD's all alone on the backside. They're backing up, they're looking to get the peel. There goes the tidal wave, knocks up Betty. Karsa's next on the menu. Kick back, taken down, double kill for H2k.
And Flashwolves overreach right there. Instead of resetting, spending their gold out of all of the global objectives that they had just picked up, they instead go towards the Baron. They weren't stronger than H2k right there, but they will be on their next respawn.
H2k hesitating though, they don't want to start the Baron quite yet, but Flashwolves are already backed out. If they hesitate here, will Flashwolves be able to contest? Jankos moves into the pit, they're starting it up, they're knocking it down.
And again, they have to do it. Not only do they have the death timer on Karsa, so the smite is uncontested, but again, they know that when Flashwolves come back up, they're gonna get all of that gold from all of the structures that they had just taken down.
Nuclear, who can he find? Right now it's going to be Jankos. He's kicked back. Maple set to take him down. Jankos is going to fall. That's a good start for Flashwolves.
And it's important that only one ultimate was used. Maple and Betty still have their ults, so H2k, they waved the white flag, they're backing off.
Elder Dragon now on the table. Flashwolves with the advantage for 44 seconds. Continues to ignore the Poppy here. Che's backing him up as well. They're looking to trade Elder Dragon for the mid inhib. Nuclear's here too. This could be a disaster. MMD misses. That is not good. There's no empowered recall here. Flashwolves look like they're just going to start it up.
But the ward is behind the Baron's head, so they know this is happening.
Laid down, Odoamne knocked out of the fight though. That's big. That's an opportunity. Baron's going to get taken down in the favor of Flashwolves. Can they disengage? Can they make it out? It's like the answer is yeah. We're waiting.
Check out where MMD is, applying split push pressure bottom side, so Flashwolves are here only for the inhib.
Now backing off. No real tools for engage on the side of H2k, only the soft engage of the equalizer. MMD forced away, only one inhib given up so far. The Baron empowered creeps just chipping it away. Double cannons, cutting it down. That one is going to fall in the end. Chipped away slowly but surely.
Yeah, and there's nothing Rumble can really do to help defend against a double-stacked, Baroned up cannon wave. So unfortunately, the inhib tower does fall, and H2k continuing to bleed. Flashwolves just trying to smother their base with minions.
Cutting it down. Betty's got plenty of range to approach that. Keeper's Verdict not going to connect, but so much damage coming in with Maple. He's single-handedly forcing H2k back while Betty cuts through the towers. They need to find a fight, but hope is going down. Oh no, H2k have fallen at the hands of the Flashwolves, and they move into the finals to face G2.
Confident, clean closeout from Flashwolves. They didn't look to risk it on the engage. They fought with the creeps. They stood strong with triple inhib down and just slowly walk H2k's Nexus down.
And the one thing H2k couldn't afford to give up, the Baron falls in the favor of Flashwolves. So